Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best way to gain RP in the new rank season, because a lot of people are really confused with the changes that they brought in, and they're not quite sure exactly how to gain RP, so we're going to be taking a look at this game that I had as Newcastle, and I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can get RP. But if you guys like these types of videos where we really dive deep, break stuff down, and show you guys with in-game examples, you need to check out the GameLeap website right now, because over there we have tons of video guides, including VOD reviews like this one, where we really break stuff down for you guys and give you guys the best tips you'll ever find, and they go way more in depth than any YouTube video could ever go. So if you guys really want to get better at Apex, start climbing to Diamond, Masters, or even Predator, click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, and really start to climb. But okay, so now jumping right into this video, you can see that we did land Seno Cave, because it was a really good spot, far away from people. We had crafting here, we have beacons really close, and we have the new IMC armory fairly close as well. So if people don't land at the armory, we can make a really fast rotation, get that armory, and be able to really stack ourselves up and get ready for what's to come. Because, you know, in this game, you really want to put everything you can, like really emphasize getting into late game, because right now kills aren't worth a whole lot in the early game. So you don't really want to land contested if you don't have to, because in certain times those fights really aren't worth as much as they should be. As soon as you land, if you fight, you're not really getting a whole lot of points. You are setting yourself up for late game because you have more KP for those late games. So if you land contested, it's not a huge issue. But if you don't have to land contested, don't land contested. You can always pick up kills in the late game, and I will be showing off how you can get those kills later on in this video. So I just wanted to show this drop spot off, because you can land safe and still get a lot of kills in the late game and really set yourself up, because right now we have this entire drop spot to ourselves. No one's over here, no one's contesting us, no one's pressuring us. We can take our time, we can loot, we can get exactly what we need, and then we can make rotations based off of that. So after we did the Seno Cave and crafting and everything like that, we did go over to the armory, because the armories are fantastic spots to play in, because once you get the gold loot from them, you're setting yourself up and your team up for just amazing stuff. And also, the armory isn't the only thing that we wanted to get here. We also wanted to get this beacon, because beacons are insanely powerful. And if you guys aren't running a character that can scan a beacon, you should be. You should always really be running Valkyrie on team comps right now, because of just how strong she is in the current meta. But if you don't have a Valkyrie on your team, you can pick something up like Bloodhound or Seer or Pathfinder, just anybody that can scan beacons, because those are going to be very crucial for getting into those later circles and really racking up those placement points. Because you can see we just looted and crafted and we're already top 14 and teams are fighting. So we're already setting ourselves up for these late game spots and getting placement points, and we haven't even left our draw spot really. Like, we just got out of our cave and we're going into the IMC bunker. That's going to be another minute, because you have to fight the bunker for a full 60 seconds, and then we're scanning the beacon. So there's a lot of stuff that we're doing over here, but we're not pressured by it, and teams are fighting and we're getting easy placement points based off that. So that's just something that you guys need to be paying attention to, just kind of in your games, because if you can get a bunker and a beacon in a drop spot, it's always worth going for it. If you can make that rotation, we're in zone, we don't have to worry about that. We can always, if somebody tries to fight us in this, we can always fly out of it. We can always, you know, do something. It's always worth it to grab the bunkers if you can, especially if there's a beacon right by it. So after we did the bunker, we did actually get contested by a team, so we weren't able to hit the beacon right after, so we just flew away. And if that happens to you guys, it's not a huge issue. It's not something to panic over. What you want to do is exactly what we did here. We flew to a safe central spot on the map. Now, this spot in the map has very good rotation options because of all the spots that you can go and play. And with that, you can make a good rotation once you see where the zone will pull, because once you figure out kind of by zone 2, you can see where the map is going to be pulling. So right here, we can see that down here, the 2 circles are touching on the edge. If you look at that, if the circles touch on the edge, it's fairly often that it'll pull the same spot. So if they're touching here, the next circle will probably be something like this in full barometer. And then if they're touching again, like if the next circle touches like this, it's it's going to just continue to pull down. And that's something that you guys need to know. So as soon as we saw this second beacon or the second zone, and we saw that the ring is touching, we knew exactly where we needed to go and where we needed to play. So we start to immediately make a plan, immediately formulate where we need to go, and we're just automatically going. But because we put ourselves in such a good spot here, in such a good central area, we're able to make a very quick rotation based off of this. So we're kind of just like looking around. My teammate was doing spiders, getting some more extra gear, and we weren't sure if we were going to take the gravity cannon or if we were going to Valk ult. Valk ult is really good, but teams can see where you're landing. Gravity cannon is really good, but it's loud and you don't get as far. So, you know, there's ups and downs to everything. So we see another team Valk ulting in, and they take up top. Like, they take the big building. So we're like, okay, that's fine. You know, they can have that. We're going to go towards the back because it's going to pull to the back. That's where we know it's pulling. So we don't want the big building because we're going to have to move. The building at the back is the one that gives us the best option. And if you can take the building that's going to give you the best option, always do that. But that's because we know how circles pull. So if you guys can learn how circles pull in your games, you will be setting yourselves up drastically. And we get this fantastic building back here. This building is very easy to hold, and it's very good because we have so much loot here as well. So we can poke, we can do a few things, and I'm just searching for rats here. You should always look around for rats if you get the chance, but always let your team know that you're doing that. So if you get kind of caught out, then they know that you're going to be fighting. But once we have this building locked down, you can see that we have such a good spot here because no team can really push that easily. The team that's going to be holding up here will be kind of keeping an eye on everything on this side of the circle with their vantage point, and then we can kind of hold everything else because there's no way that teams can kind of push from back here easily. They'd have to either Valk ult in or Ash TP up or something like that, but they're going to be vulnerable doing it. So because we have this very strong spot, we have the best spot on the map to play. And if you guys can secure a spot like this in your games, you will be getting a ton of points because of it. But now I hear you guys saying, what about kills? Like, if we're getting this placement points, if we're getting these easy top 5s, top 3s, what about KP? Because those are what the real big boosts in points are going to go. And as you have a better building, because if you see here, the zone did continue to pull down here. We have such a good spot in zone. If you're able to set yourself up in zone, teams will push you. And if they do it properly, they're not going to actually push your building. They're going to try and take a spot near you and play for endgame. But if the team doesn't know what they're doing, they are free KP for you. So as they push in, they're just going to die and give you all the points that you need. So we have a lot of opportunity right here. So, you know, the Horizon runs in, she gets hit for 99 and then 100. So she's dead. Her teammates are playing up top. The Caustic drops down for no reason. So that was 3 easy KP for us that we just got because we were sitting in a building. It wasn't worth a whole lot because this guy was silver, this guy was gold, so it wasn't worth as much to me. But you can still see here that playing these strong spots, you will get KP over time. Teams will be running at you and you will be able to rack up those points. And then if they do that and you're able to just get those kills, you will be able to continue to hold these strong spots and continue to get KP. And this box was kind of annoying, but you know, it worked out. Sitting in these spots may be boring for the first little bit. You know, I'm not saying that sitting in a building is the most fun thing that you can do. But if you're wanting to grind rank this season, this is something you have to learn how to do. You're going to have to become a hybrid playstyle between getting kills and getting placement points, because that's what really matters in these rank splits right now. You have to be able to get those placement points and kills. So the more teams that are in the endgame circles, the better it will be for you, because if you can put yourself in that strong spot, then you have more potential kills in the final circles. And if you're able to get, you know, say there's 13 people right now, five teams. If there's 13 people, you have 10 people in that circle that you could potentially kill. So you can rack up a lot of kills with strong placement. And then you are really getting those huge bumps in your KP and then in your RP, and you're going to be flying through the ranks once you're able to do it. And then even more example, like once the ring's closing, teams are panicking. We don't have to panic. We have the best spot. So teams are throwing themselves into zone right now and they're not really sure where to go. So we're able to just sit up here and grind out these easy kills. Like these guys got knocked to zone, so these will count as kills for us, and then we're able to just continue to play the roof. I do swap off to the car here because I want to be getting more kill potential, and the wingman just wasn't hitting for me that day, so we're able to just start spraying people down. People aren't sure where to go. There's only 2 squads left now, so we want to kill these guys as quickly as we possibly can, so we want to start posturing up on them. As soon as we're doing damage, like we're really pressuring this, and you can see that I have a lot of KP. Like I have 2 kills, 4 assists, and 3 team KP, and there's a full team right below us. You can tell that it is still possible to get a ton of KP in these endgame circles as long as you play them properly. And now once we really have these team kind of on the ropes, I do set a Newcastle ultimate that would be kind of a great spot for the end game in case we have to stall it out, because they are a Rampart team. But Rampart is good, but she's still not fantastic. So yeah, she's just annoying really right now. Once this team is underneath, and we do have like the Valkyrie gets broken here, and then I am able to kind of peek over top and get her knocked, and my teammates playing the backside of this, so they're not really paying attention to me. So we're able to come down here and do a lot of damage, and then she gets sucked out of my PK shot, which sucks, but then all of them are dead, and we just got 3 more KP from just playing zone, and we get a plus however much, I think it's 125 for a win. So we just got a ton of KP and a ton of RP because we played for placement. I just wanted to do this video because I wanted to show you guys just exactly how to perfectly play a game and then gain RP, because it is so very simple. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to play this out so you guys can see kind of all the kills that we got and all the damage. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did and you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Also, if you guys want me to go over your gameplay, join the GameLeap Discord. The link's in the description. My name in there is 8Second. You guys can message me, and then we can figure out how I can go over your gameplay and just kind of either put it up on YouTube or the GameLeap website. So if you guys want to do that, hit me up there. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.